We've been taught that vulnerability is a weakness, but I'm telling you it is a strength. Statistically, they say that they show that information told within the context of a story is retained 500% better. So if we want it to be remembered, think about genetically we are programmed to learn through stories. I could give you stories that you haven't heard for years, and you would remember the takeaway message. I want you to think about what stops you from achieving your goals. Think about what that is. Is it fear? Does anybody relate to fear? I know that fear often stops me. When I was 21, I set a really big goal. Now, just that little engagement, that little question creates a pathway for that story to make sense. The technique is this: you tap into their world with a question, you bring them into your world with a story. Now, ultimately, the reason that stories are truly powerful is because stories engage emotion. There's a rule in storytelling that says this: if it's not necessary to say, it becomes necessary not to say. When you share your own story, we want to see a struggle to solution story, the things that have affected you, the way that you approach business, not just that you're perfect, that you're great. We want to connect with you. What we need to do is we need to trim it down, cut the fat, because the more concise we are, the more compelling it becomes. Can I give you some advice? This is Stephen Covey. And I'm like, yes. Can I record it? Can I write it down? Yeah, absolutely. And this is what he said. He said, Ty, make sure you write the book for the reader, not the writer. I said, what do you mean by that? And he said, a book that's written for the writer to build themselves up for their own ego, that book it's not going to make a big impact. He said, but a book that's written for the reader to teach, to inspire, to help people, that book will be a home run regardless of how many copies it sells. And then it's like he got this train of thought going. He goes, Ty, I'm a lot older than you. At that time, he was in his 70s. I was in my late 20s. He said, I think we go through life, and we think life is about achievement, right? What's the next goal? What's the next step for me? He said, somewhere, maybe it's with age, you figure out that life isn't about achievement. It's about contribution. It's about how can I give? How can I serve? And when you can tell stories like that, it changes things. It's absolutely incredible.